Right now.
Cool. Corey?
Yep.
Nice.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Corey, what's going on, dude?
Just hanging out. What are you guys up to? Just
Nah.
doing the show,
Doing our
Hey,
show.
doing a show, drinking some beers.
talking about roller coasters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Talk about
Oh
everything.
my God.
Corey.
I had the same situation with the stand-up, like cane pushing seat on the stand-up coasters. They're the worst.
Dude, that one, they terrified me just hearing about them, the stand-up coasters. And I think that was the first one I went on, the Superman.
Yeah.
Like back in the day.
I was.
Nothing good about those things. The idea of them is just the worst.
The Superman, I didn't have as much. I guess the nut piece or something, it wasn't as bad. But man, the Green Lantern, man, there was this solid plastic mound.
Just a nut plate
Yeah.
that
and
just
it
smashed you.
Whose idea was that?
I'm pretty sure it was like some angry, like, feminist or
Woman.
something
A woman did
For
that.
sure. No, there's
Yeah.
no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind.
Corey Wagner, you are a comedy writer, and do you also perform?
That's right.
Cool,
Here in
dude.
Chicago.
In Chicago, bro. That must be a great scene out there.
It's a lot of fun. Actually, I used to write. I see you guys are Jersey guys.
Yes.
I used to write for a show. It's like this online news show. I'm not writing for them anymore, but through like a random series of events, I met the film commissioner out in New Jersey, this guy by the name of Dave Schoner.
Cool.
And he started some website. It was like a kind of like the Weekend Update, like on SNL, just like a 2-minute YouTube daily show, like news show that I used to write for called #News. That's a New Jersey thing.
Cool, dude. That's awesome. I was going to ask, how much have you written for?
Not a ton of like paid stuff as of yet. A couple websites that paid, just like some satirical websites. This place called Ooh La Love that was pretty fun to write for. It's like a satirical version of Cosmo. I'm writing for my new thing is I'm writing for this. You guys know the Laugh Factory.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
So the Laugh Factory out here in Chicago, a buddy of mine is hosting a monthly show there. This kid's awesome. This guy, AJ Lubecker, he's apparently the youngest ever host of a Laugh Factory show. The kid's just like a stud, and he likes to do bits at the tops and bottoms. It's a showcase, so he brings on all these like great stand-up comedians in Chicago. He likes to do like little sketch bits to like start and end his sets, I guess. So he brought me in. I'm writing over there right now for that monthly show. It's looking like it might, hopefully, fingers crossed, go to like a weekly show. So, just that kind of stuff. Right, putting up a show at Second City here soon for like a 4-week run over at their training center. So,
That's cool.
Yeah, a lot of fun stuff, man.
That's cool, dude. How long have you been doing it for?
Oh, I've been writing for like seriously for like 2 years, but I've been writing for like basically a decade. Since like high school I was writing.
Wow.
Went to the military and was writing all through that, and then went to college and was writing through that, and then after I got my degree, I was so much like writing's what I want to do. It's not what I got. I got my degree in engineering, but I was like, fuck that. I want to write. I got to go for it. Just moved out to Chicago about 2 years ago.
Cool.
Just going through like Second City and IO and all those different like theaters, taking classes. I'm in the conservatory now at Second City, and just been pretty serious about it for the last couple of years.
Nice. What did you do in the military?
I did this, I was in the Air Force. This computer networking was like what I went to like my training school for. But under that job, there's like this fucking huge umbrella of different jobs. There's like 116 different jobs you can do under that career. And my particular one was I did like electrical maintenance on mobile air traffic control towers. They're like these boxes, like 8 foot by like 4 foot boxes that you could hook a radar up to and have like air traffic controllers in there for like war zones and shit.
That's crazy,
That
man.
was nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was cool. The school part was pretty cool for networking, just 'cause it's like high pay. Like a lot of my buddies just got out of the military with like no degree, just all that training, and we're making like really good money. So it's good to have on like my resume and all that shit.
Yeah. I can imagine. That's cool, dude. Do you have another job, or do you just do the comedy?
Yeah, I'm just working like a bullshit job, just like I'm working at a gym, just open.
Yeah.
every day. So I'm in there. I'm out by like noon, so I just come home, write every day, and then when I got like different classes and stuff over at Second City that I got on at nights, and whatever, like meeting up with buddies and getting writing and shit done, performing, whatever.
Nice, dude. Nice. What have you? I'm sorry. What have you written for?
Well, mainly just like stage shows is what I've been doing a lot lately. Like sketch shows. That's like obviously like the big thing out in Chicago, which is kind of like an SNL type thing.
Okay.
So just writing for like different shows around the city. There's these guys called Eek Theater that do a bunch of shows throughout the year. That I've written a lot of sketches for different shows they have. Have you guys ever heard of Second City?
It sounds like
I've heard of Second City. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Corey. Slim's mom just walked in, and it's really awkward. I think she's fighting with her somebody.
Yeah,
but
I'm like trying to. She's on the phone, like about to yell.
I
like,
just wrote Slim a note that he needs to just yell at her.
She doesn't live here either. It's me and the Slambo that live here. She just walked in, didn't even fucking knock. Walks into my house and
She
sits
sat on the
couch.
couch and it was so weird.
What?
It's so weird.
Just sneaking in.
Yeah.
It's like a home invasion
In the middle of a
Right?
show.
in the middle of an interview.
Don't mind me. Excuse me. Come through.
That's why, like, I think I just asked you the same question 4 times in a row because I'm just.
She's sitting there in the background, like talking to the cat.
Yeah.
Oh, come
So
here.
distracted, like, what the fuck's going on?
And then she was fighting with somebody on the phone, I think.
I basically threw her out with my finger. I was like, out.
Which is a tough thing to do. That's a tough thing to do.
It is.
Going to mama?
Dude, Slim's fired his cousin. Don't question him.
Yeah.
He is cutthroat,
Yeah,
bro.
right?
He's.
You gotta be, man.
Blood is nothing to me.
This
Blood
comes
is
first.
nothing to me.
You're nothing to me. You'll never work in this town again.
Alright.
So let's recap here. You're a comedy writer, right? You write comedy,
Yeah.
and you've been doing it
Bigger from the
for
jump, yeah.
a very long time.
For about 10 years, you said, right, Corey?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for the most part, I've been writing since basically high school, writing different sketches and shit.
Did you always have an interest in that?
Oh man, forever, my entire life.
Yeah.
I was, just all the bullshit was just setting up like the backup plan, trying to be like smart about it, like going to the military, going to school. All that.
That's
Like,
what the parents want you to think. You need that backup plan.
Sure, it's not a bad idea, but
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah. Is it hard, like, to get the break where you're comfortable in that kind of a situation?
No doubt. That's what I mean. Everybody's out here just trying to do that. It's just sending stuff out all day, every day, just getting rejection. Nobody wants to read anything because there's just so many people sending stuff out.
Yeah.
Like literary agents, it's so difficult to get someone just to read your shit. But I mean, that's not even that's like the side part of it. That's not even fun. It's fun even in terms of even not just like making it, but just being able to write stuff and see it go up and
The creative
all these
process.
Cool people. Yeah, it's fun. It's just a good time.
Yeah.
Now, what do you write for? Like, are you pitching TV shows or what?
Or, yeah, I was going to ask, do you write for comedians?
So, I mean, I'm kind of writing for a comedian now with that stand-up show at the Laugh Factory because it's just my buddy AJ just, putting up the bits or whatever. So, I mean, I'm writing for him a little bit. I'm doing a few different mediums.
Cool.
I'm writing for him. There's a sketch show. So Second City, I was kind of telling you guys about Second City. It's like the minor leagues of SNL.
Okay.
That's where like Chris Farley and Bill Murray and like Steve Carell and all those guys, they all went through Second City, which is a theater in Chicago that does sketch comedy and improv. And so I'm putting up a show there that's going to have a 4-week run in June 9th, Thursdays at 10:30. It's so I'm doing that sketch show, writing that, and I write pilots that just like 3 weeks ago, I had a stage reading of a pilot I wrote over at a theater called IO Theater, which is another big one in Chicago. So those are, I mean, really anything that I can get up on stage or get actors reading out, I'm right.
Cool.
Now, have you ever considered performing yourself, or you just want to stick to the writing?
Yeah, I mean, I do perform, just not as much as I write. So, like, the Second City system is you go through, like, a training center there if you want to be a performer. And so there's, like, an initial training period that takes about a year, and then you can audition to get into, like, what I guess would be, like, the grad school level. It's called the conservatory. And then you have to audition again in there. And so that's where I'm at right now. I made it into the conservatory and passed the first and second set of auditions for that. So I do perform, and I'm not great at it, but I'm halfway decent, So I'm out there doing a lot of improv and stuff. I tend to enjoy writing a little bit more. I just like doing the performance base just to, like, meet people.
Cool,
man.
That's awesome.
It's just great networking. That's the best way to meet actors, is go out there and, like, you can go out there and do stuff with them.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
gonna say.
mean?
You basically get to pick and choose at that point. Like,
Yeah, that's all I do when I'm putting stuff up now. I've met so many talented people out here. It's just insane how many talented performers there are. And now that I'm doing classes with these guys and stuff. I mean, some of these guys are making a living doing comedy. I got a buddy who's just he's a YouTube guy. He just makes a YouTube show. And then he's got different clients. He's been working for the White Sox, making online videos for them.
wow,
He's like Firehouse. He's very talented. He's super good. So I'm just
cool.
anything I do, I'm bringing that kid in. His name's Sean Ely. He's like stupid talented. Just
Nice.
so good. There's another buddy of mine he travels doing stand up. Travels the country doing colleges and shit. So it's like, I just get to meet those people and be like, I wrote a part for you. I wrote a part for you. Like, it makes my work better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, our intern Pete looked at me like he had a question, so I was like, but I don't think he did, bro.
I was just zoning out. I had a little too much whiskey.
And my mother threw everything off.
I know, dude. Is she gone?
I don't even know if she's still outside. We're gonna.
You need to go out
I need to
there
go check.
and clear the
A
area.
little, like, rolled up newspaper you're chasing her off with.
Get out of here, you! You gotta shake your fist like an old person.
Yeah.
Trying to be like professional here.
The last time that happened was like
water
years
bottle,
ago.
Like a cat. Well,
Yeah.
you have like a little something filled with change. That's terrifying to cats. You just shake that around.
I think what's the cat doing? Oh, I thought the cat would be drinking out of the bathroom. The cat drinks out of the toilet.
Yeah, I always gotta like throw something at him every time he does that. Like,
It's dysfunctional here, Corey.
Yeah, right. Love it. Love it.
I'm gonna call Dyfus.
Yeah.
cat, feline typhus.
I'm cool for Slim. His mom scares him. Scares the show.
She was calling me while we were on a break, but I didn't answer.
See, that's karma. Should have picked up.
I know.
She was trying to warn you.
You should have locked the deadbolt, bro.
Yeah.
Should I do it right now?
No. Because we're just gonna have to listen to her banging on the door. Need to take this operation to another state.
We need to go to Chicago.
Right, yeah.
Can you hide us, Corey? If we
You say
come
what?
out there, can you hide us, like harbor us?
Yes. It's
Like
gonna be
fugitives.
small. It's going to be cramped. I'll squeeze you in. We can get you in here. It's a tiny studio, but we'll make it work. No mom's busted in here, though. That's cool for everybody who's in my place.
That's all we need. That confirmation. No moms busted in here.
Yeah.
We'll sign that contract.
Yeah. I need that in writing. For sure.
So, Corey, I'm curious. Do you remember the moment when you decided you want to be a writer? Like, is it just something like you see a movie and you're like, I could do something like that? Like, how does that come about?
That's such a good question. I mean, I used to just come up I used to love the way my mind works. I guess when I was like 15, 16, there were just certain things that would trigger my mind to think of like a sketch. I just thought I'm such a big fan of SNL. Just love Saturday Night Live. Would watch it so much. I would see something and it would just be like, I would think of a funny idea. I'd be like, oh, that would work as an SNL sketch.
Cool.
So that I was like real young, just like thinking of these ideas, and then it just kind of from there grew into like, yeah, I should write these things. And I was like, you know what, I could write a movie, and just from there just kept pursuing it, just getting more and more and more interested in it.
What was your favorite era of SNL?
Oh man, they're all so great. Like, here's the thing with SNL, it goes through the same cycle every time.
Yeah.
People shit on it, but it's actually great. Just no one watches it and no one recognizes the people who are on there.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years later, those people leave, and then they get recognized for their like skill set.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, is that always the case? Because that's how I feel now. Like,
even when Farley and Sandler and those guys were there, SNL was getting shit on.
Wow.
When they were new, when they were like 2 or 3 years in, if you would go back and look, all the critics were shitting on it. These guys suck, blah blah, like, because they didn't get the comedy. You know, it was weird.
Wow.
When they were coming on, they were doing Sandler was doing some weird shit on Weekend Update. You know.
Yeah.
But then like 3 years later, 4 years later, and everybody starts like, Farley's getting into movies and stuff. All of a sudden, people are about him, but it's like the same routine. Everybody shits on the new crews. And then, 5 years later, you look back and you're like, oh, every single one of those people is a fucking movie star now, you know?
I feel like, too, it's kind of like music. Like, you feel like the best music came out when you were in high school, and that's the same with, like, SNL.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that cast I love, and, like, I watched a little of the next cast, but...
I like the 70s.
Yeah.
When it first came out, that's my favorite. Yeah.
Oh, the Jim Belushi.
Belushi,
Chevy Chase, yeah.
Dan Aykroyd.
There's actually one of the guys, like I guess I would call him my mentor out here. This guy Michael McCarthy, he used to write for SNL.
Wow.
He's like the guy that like hooks me up with I guess like a couple of writing opportunities, and he's a teacher out here. He teaches writing classes. He's phenomenal. He's got some pretty funny stories.
Cool.
Yeah, a couple of cool guys. There's some one of the Second City teachers I had was on the main stage at Second City with Chris Farley and fucking Tim Meadows and Bob Odenkirk. That was his like main stage.
Wow.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some great. I mean, because he had some old school Chris Farley stories that he was just like, oh man, dude, he was just so nuts. Like on when they were because they would do a tour or whatever, like part of Second City.
I just want to say, there's a whole generation of people that don't realize Bob Odenkirk was a comedian.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, people have no idea about Mr. Show. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and he did such an amazing job on Breaking Bad as Saul Goodman.
Yeah, because he's such a good actor. He really is. He's really so good. That's why people don't even realize it, because it's just he can handle both fields so well, and he's so old school with the comedy. I mean, that was 15 years ago or whatever. That was big, I suppose. He's good though. He wrote what was the Chris Farley bit, the motivational speaker.
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite.
Wrote that.
Wow.
I love the thing that do you realize you were drinking Colombian coffee crystals? And then he just Farley just starts freaking out.
I like the Hurley boy when Farley would be screaming like he wanted something, and the other guy would be like, for the love of God, give him.
Farley's a man. He was cool, man.
Farley was
Beverly
amazing.
Hills Ninja.
Was Farley from Chicago? I know he died there.
No, he's from Wisconsin, I think.
Okay.
He's from, but it's such a Wisconsin's just right around the corner from Chicago.
I was gonna say, yeah.
He's like,
I want to say, well, he went to Madison for sure. I've heard that because that's where he went to college. Was at Madison at University of Wisconsin, right? I think that's where he went. And then I guess he went to the same grade school as Bill Murray's family, and he knew one of Bill Murray's brothers. And when they moved down to Chicago, Bill Murray's brother was on stage at Second City, and that's how he got his, I guess, interview or whatever you would call it to get on stage. It's just like such a random story. Went to goddamn grade school with Bill Murray. Fuck,
wow, yeah. That's crazy, dude.
I always wonder what Farley would be doing right now.
Right? Yeah.
Still
Would he?
alive, you
Would
know?
he still be like Sandler? Sandler kind of like. Well, he does his own thing. Like he's
Yeah.
got the Netflix
He's
deal,
just
but
making money.
yeah, it's just a name
I
at this
think
point.
Farley would be
You
doing.
know, I don't care. Hey, do your thing, man. That is not like whatever. I don't care. A lot of people shit on him for it, but hey, that
Yeah.
dude is gonna have his great grandkids are gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, that
Yeah,
dude's just
Sandler.
cashing in. And he knows he's getting abused. He doesn't care. Makes his little shitty paychecks.
I love the Little Nicky. I think that was like.
I
the
never
last-
seen that one.
Oh man.
That was good.
It's got some
That
good
was a
parts.
good
It's all right.
movie.
It got some good parts.
Yeah.
Rodney
Funny.
Dangerfield's in it.
Yeah,
Rodney,
that's right.
really?
The guy that played, I forget his name. He played the wolf
Wow.
on the Pulp Fiction. The guy that helped him clean.
Oh, Harvey Keitel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Harvey
Oh,
Keitel
my
is the
God.
devil in it.
Harvey Keitel's
You
amazing.
need to see this movie. It's fucking amazing.
I think that was like, I was like, okay, he's done. At that point, I was back in the day. I was like, nah, he's done. He's done.
That was like 15 movies ago. Still cranking them out. Will
Yeah.
never be done? Nope. No.
Yeah.
Keeps going.
Right as Waterboy, I was like, oh my God, what he's done.
I
He's
saw
done.
Click, and Click was just
I
depressing.
did see
to me.
Click. It was I
It was
enjoyed it, but it
depressing
was
to me.
depressing. It was real
Oh,
dark.
God. So sad.
Yeah.
For especially going into it thinking it's a Sandler movie, you're like, oh, this would be all right.
Yeah.
Poor was like
crying.
saying goodbye to his children.
He died in one of those scenes, right? Like he had a
Yeah,
heart
he was
attack and
dying,
shit.
like-
Like what the fuck, bro?
Oh, my God. That's the thing. He's done some weird, because he's done, that was kind of an offbeat movie. Like Punch Drunk Love or something like that.
Yeah.
I heard.
He did
I
one
love
where
music.
he was it him? He was dying of cancer and he taught Jonah Hill how to be a comedian or something. Like
Yeah, oh, yeah. Seth Rogen. Jonah Hill
yeah,
was in it, too, but what was that?
Funny.
That was one of the Judd Apatow ones that was like
Yeah,
7
the
hours long, you know?
funny people. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like I heard it was a great movie, but I heard it was real sad
Yeah.
too.
It was. I loved it. It was a bummer, though. You
Yeah.
definitely shouldn't go into it thinking like, oh, this is going to be, we got Billy Madison here? You know, like, no.
Well, yeah, you can't get any more perfect than Billy
Yeah,
Madison.
Billy-
Those are the
Madison.
only
Right.
two that I know of being good as Happy Gilmore
Happy
and
Gilmore.
I
Billy
didn't even
Madison,
like Happy Gilmore that much.
You
Like, it was
didn't?
okay to me.
I like the part the part where you see like a Bob Barker.
Yeah.
It's like the Price is Right, bitch.
Shit out of each other. Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, really, that's still not bad. Like, two great comedies, that's not bad. I mean, sure, at this point, his batting percentage is like 15% or something, but
yeah.
Oh, and the animated thing he did.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Eight Crazy Nights. Yeah,
I heard that was
I
cool.
heard that was good. I never saw it either.
What
I
is
saw
it,
like the beginning of it. It was
Dana
all right.
Carvey's in it. He's the
Oh, Dana Carvey's amazing.
yeah, Dana Carvey's
He is.
the his basketball coach.
Really? I never knew that. What was that movie he did? Opportunity Knocks. Back in the late 80s or early 90s. That was
Who,
amazing.
Dana Carvey?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't remember that one. I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, dude, definitely check that out. That
He
movie
did
was
that
great.
Master Disguise. Was that him?
Yeah,
it was
yeah, and
And
I
that
never
one,
saw
like,
that, but I
didn't
heard that
like,
one was
fuck up
rough.
his career.
Yes,
They
that
were
was the
like-
one that like
After that, they're
ended
like,
it.
no more movies for you, buddy. You know, like,
Yeah.
his stand-up was funny though.
Yeah.
Dana Carvey's stand-up.
oh yeah, he had this piano bit that he did for his SNL audition. Just like one of the funniest, most creative things. And he actually did it when he hosted last time, like 20 years later.
Wow.
Same bit he did during his audition, he did when he hosted like 5 years ago.
Wow, that's
Killer
crazy.
bit too, still kills.
Yeah.
Super funny.
Nice,
Another
dude.
good comedian I like, and he never really got a chance to really blow up because he ended up dying of cancer.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was-
Or not funny.
It's funny and not funny at the same time, but he was one
Was
of the
Cancer McGillicuddy.
great. No, Bill
Cancer
Hicks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, is anybody better?
I've
Bill
heard
Hicks is
he's.
just the man.
I've heard that he's like
What?
the comedian's comedian.
The thing he does about the music industry is hilarious, where it's like Vanilla
Oh.
Ice sucking Satan's dick or something.
He actually like engulfs the fucking microphone when he's doing it.
He starts like
So
giving
funny.
the microphone headlines.
It's so great too because he's such an asshole, but he's making a point and he's so goddamn funny. His point is actually like legitimate, you know, and he's just crushing the media and all that bullshit and advertising.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Government approved. When he says like the line "government approved rock and roll," man, I couldn't. That's what we got nowadays. Like on the
Shit. Corey, we have to wrap this up, dude. But where can everybody find you?
So Twitter at Wags3687. I got a show at Second City's, one of their new theaters, in June 9th for 4 weeks, Thursdays at 10:30. And I got the Last Factory show that AJ Lubecker does, first Friday of every month at 10:30.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. That was tons of fun.
It was,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
For sure. You guys take it easy.
You
Take
too,
care,
brother.
Corey.
Yeah, peace.
See ya.